Jannik Sinner's performance at the 2024 UC Open was nothing short of spectacular. In a commanding display of skill, Sinner, the world know, won, secured his second major title, beating American Taylor Fritz in straight sets 6-3, 6-4, 7-5. For the 23-year-old Italian, this victory adds to his growing legacy after already winning the Australian Open earlier in the year. By capturing both hard-court majors in 2024, Sinner solidified his dominance on this surface, making him the first Italian man in the Open era to win the UC Open. Sinner's journey to victory was marked by incredible composure. Even as Fritz led 5-3 in the third set, looking to push the match into a fourth, Sinner stayed calm and focused. He won the next 4 games in a row, ending Fritz's hope of a comeback and securing the championship. Fritz, playing in his first major final, was trying to end a 21-year drought for American men at Grand Slam tournaments. The last time an American won a major was back in 2003, when Andy Roddick lifted the U.S. Open trophy. Despite Fritz's impressive run to the final, he couldn't overcome the relentless baseline game of Sinner. For Fritz, the support of the American crowd was strong, but it wasn't enough to secure a win. This defeat extends the American men's major title drought, but Fritz's performance gives hope for the future, with the possibility that he or another rising American player could break the streak in the coming years. This year's U.S. Open marks a turning point in tennis history. For the first time since 2002, none of the big three, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, or Novak Djokovic, claimed a Grand Slam title. Instead, the spotlight belonged to young stars like Sinner and Spain's Carlos Alcaraz, who won the French Open and Wimbledon earlier in the year. Sinner's win at the U.S. Open, paired with his Australian Open title, makes him the first player since Guillermo Vilas in 1977 to win his first 2 Grand Slam trophies in the same season. Sinner's season has been nothing short of extraordinary. He now holds an impressive 5-5-5 record, with 6 ATP titles in 2024, more than any other player on the men's tour. On hard courts, he's been nearly unstoppable, with a 3-5-2 record for the year. His consistent success is even more remarkable considering the challenges he faced earlier in the season. Sinner had been exonerated in a doping case just before the U.S. Open began. Despite testing positive for trace amounts of a banned substance, the investigation cleared him after determining that the substance entered his system unintentionally during a massage. This controversy hung over him at the start of the tournament, but he quickly put it behind him with his incredible on-court performance. After his win, Sinner reflected on what this title meant to him, acknowledging the difficulties he had faced. He credited his mental strength and his team for helping him navigate the challenges, saying, "This victory means a lot to me. The last few months have been tough, but I've kept working hard and believing in myself." As for Fritz, the 26-year-old American expressed gratitude to the U.S. Open crowd for their unwavering support throughout the tournament. Although he fell short in the final, Fritz remains determined to keep improving. His run to the final marks significant progress in his career, and he has emerged as one of the leading American hopes for future Grand Slam success. Sinner's triumph is a sign of a new era in tennis, where young talents are rising to challenge the dominance of the legends who have ruled the sport for the past 2 decades. With his win at the U.S. Open, Sinner has not only made history but also shown that he's ready to take over the mantle from players like Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic. His ability to stay calm under pressure, combined with his relentless work ethic, makes him a force to be reckoned with on the court. For tennis fans, the 2024 season will be remembered as a pivotal year, with new faces emerging at the top of the sport. As we look to the future, Jannik Sinner's name is one we can expect to hear for many years to come. His victory at the UC Open is just the beginning of what promises to be a long and successful career. The work, as Sinner himself says, never stops,